Breaking news out of Norfolk, Virginia. We told you a suspected gunman is now dead after opening fire at a building in Old Dominion University. We've learned 2 other people were injured in the incident.
Here on Live Now, I do want to go out to some breaking news, though. Let's go out to the latest updates from the FBI and other federal agencies as well as local for the Old Dominion shooting that left 1 person dead. Let's listen in.
State and local law enforcement partners to Old Dominion University. This was based on reports of an active shooter. What we know now is there's 1 deceased victim and 2 at the hospital. We are saddened by this tragedy in our community. The FBI mourns the loss of life in this abhorrent tragedy and violence. I'd like to acknowledge the students who showed extreme bravery and courage by containing the containing the shooter and stopping further loss of life. The FBI is now the lead investigative agency investigating this as an act of terrorism.
Welcome to the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Today, this is crazy. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of this due to the Iran conflict. I'm not blaming Trump for it at all because it needed to happen, and sometimes stuff like this happens. But thank God nobody got killed in this. Thank God it wasn't Americans that got killed in this. It's some guy who flipped out and some ROTC guys took him out, and that's how those dudes are heroes. I hope they are at the White House soon receiving an award because that was definitely an act of heroism. And just think how bad it could have went if we didn't have those brave Americans there to stop this guy and to stifle this attempt. But I expect more of this. They can't win anything when it comes to the war in Iran. So this is what they have to do. They have to do these little micro attacks, and I tell you what, Trump don't play. And I hate to say it because there's a lot of great Iranian people out there who actually are happy about this. But anyone, this guy was in 2016. That's whenever he had ISIS ties. He should have been gone then. I'm not saying deport everyone from Iran because that would be wrong. And tons of people from Iran are really cool and they really support Trump and they support what's going on. So we don't want them to leave. But we definitely want the people who have something on their record. Like this guy should have been out the country. It's these liberal cities, okay? It's these sanctuary cities. This is where this happens, okay? This is why he hasn't been deported, because when Tom Homan comes to town, they're protecting people like this. And it's really unfortunate to see. So we have more of this now. Let's finish watching this. I'll react during it. I just kind of want to listen because this lady here she's a real girl boss. You liberal chicks aren't real girl bosses. I could tell this girl is not liberal, and she is a real girl boss. And I mean, like, look at her. She's a leader. She's up here telling it how it is, and yeah, just you'll appreciate her just like I am, or I do. Check it out.
The shooter has been identified as Mohamed Bailor Jalloh. In 2016, Jalloh was arrested and pled guilty for attempting to provide material support to ISIL, now known as ISIS. Jalloh was sentenced to prison in October of 2017 and was released from prison in 2024. FBI Norfolk's Joint Terrorism Task Force and our evidence response team responded to the scene, and we will continue to have a physical presence here at the scene as we process the evidence. Additionally, we are conducting other investigative steps into Jalloh and the specifics of the shooting. We have dedicated analytical and tactical support. We are aiding in this investigation throughout the entire time. We will continue to work alongside of our partners and those in the community to find answers. The FBI continues to ask for the public's help in providing any information that could lead us in resolving this investigation, and we remind the public that any detail, no matter how small, could be useful. A collection of those small details may help paint a complete picture. We ask that the public submit their tips to www.fbi.gov/ODU shooting. Do you have any
They want
questions
everybody.
for me or for
They
my
want the whole
partners?
web.
Yes.
With so little details that we know about this shooting so far, how are we able to confirm that this was an
I could tell he's liberal.
terrorism?
How it was an act of terrorism?
Oh
I
my
can tell you
fucking
that
God.
we-
Are you serious, bro? Oh my God, bro. She just told you. He went to jail for helping ISIS in 2017 to 2024. I'm a dude in my fucking bedroom making YouTube videos, and I know that. And my brain's burnt from partying for years, okay? But I could fucking tell you that. Why the fuck did you ask that question? You want a talking point? She just fucking told you, you dumbass. I think that you just have to be retarded to be able to be a liberal news reporter, because a normal news reporter who actually has a brain and has like over 70 IQ, I think that they would understand that's a retarded question to ask. Bring retarded back.
We have confirmed reports that prior to him conducting this act of terrorism, he shouted or stated Allah Akbar, and he was formerly a subject
He said
of
Allah Akbar.
FBI
What the fuck do
investigation
you know?
and material supporting terrorism.
Agent, were there explosives in his car?
We have no information about any explosives in his car or anywhere else at this time.
Did he have one weapon?
As far as I know, we only know of one weapon that he
That's
had on his
good
person
questions.
at
I
this
could
time.
tell that's a
What kind
conservative
of aid was
reporter.
he giving to ISIL 10 years ago?
Look at
He
these
wanted
are
to
great
conduct
questions
a
right here.
terrorist attack similar
Can you
to
tell
that
the difference
in Fort
between the
Hood,
reporters?
Texas.
Was there any mention of the war in Iran right now?
None whatsoever.
It's ridiculous.
How was he deceased?
There were students that were in that room that subdued him and rendered him no longer alive. I don't know how else to say
No
it,
wonder they
but
don't accept
basically
fucking
were able to terminate the
questions
threat.
from liberals
So he was not
reporters.
shot.
He was not.
I love that.
He shot
I love
3
that.
people.
He was not shot. Look at that little grin on her face. She's like, gave him the old American way. So they probably strangled him, which, great. Do that. Start doing that. Don't subdue them till the cops get there. Fucking kill them. Why the fuck do we gotta pay for them for the next 20 years so they can go out and commit another crime? Or the next 7 years like this guy spent or whatever. And go, so he can go commit another crime. He should have been deported. But I bet you the sanctuary cities didn't allow that to fucking happen. I love that smirk though. I love that smirk.
Correct. We have information that he shot 3 people.
The one that went to
Shot
Virginia
3 people, man.
Treatment. Was that person just winged or grazed?
So I don't have any information at this time about the specific, life-threatening or not otherwise to the
How do
two
you
that are
know
still
he's
alive.
a terrorist?
But at this time, we're respecting the victims of
Duh.
the shooting. That includes not only the ones that were shot,
Like,
but
it's
all of
retarded.
the people here at ODU I consider our victims. This is a tragic
Man.
event, and I do ask.
You gotta be retarded to
Look
be a
at that.
liberal.
You're all part of our community too, and so I just want to throw that out there too, to give the respect and the time needed to
litmus
provide that
test.
additional information about the victims.
Did you say he was released in 2024?
Correct.
What was the Bureau's intelligence level on him since then?
So I don't have any of that information right now. That's because this is an ongoing investigation. After we learned of his name, we confirmed that he was formerly subject of material support to terrorism investigation and obviously was sentenced for that. But I don't have any information indicating that he was known or an ongoing problem.
We'll take one more question.
Do you have any more specifics on how he was subdued?
Yeah, the brave ROTC members in that room subdued him. And if not for them, I'm not sure, what else he
Put a
he may
knee in
have
his
done.
throat and
But
bye-bye.
That's exactly, they confronted him and
God bless America.
They subdued him and he
Fuck Allah
was
Akbar.
no longer able to conduct any further attack.
God bless America.
Thank you.
You're gonna get strangled. You come here with that bullshit, motherfuckers.
Okay. Since there are ROTC students involved, is there any
Bring
reason
it.
to believe that they were targeted?
Well,
I've seen your
believe
training
that at
videos,
this
boys.
time, we
You ain't
have to
shit.
take all the information
You ain't
that we
shit,
will receive
boys.
from the victim.
You get
So I don't
worked
wanna
over
make
by
any,
some Americans.
preemptive judgments or anything to this at this time exactly. Keep in mind, we're going to look at forensic information, anything that he may have had interest specifically for any targets. And because I don't have that yet, I can't confirm that at this time.
Oh, this is Iran. Trust me, this was Iran.
I don't know the
You don't even
exact
gotta
number
ask
of the
that
people
question.
in the classroom.
How long do you suspect this investigation will last?
It's a fair question. It really completely depends. So we obviously are going to dig in, and this is why we need the public support to where he may have been before this, who he may have been in contact with, if he had any other supporters, anybody providing him information.
Get them all.
So we have to track every single lead down, and that is exactly what the FBI will do. Every single lead, we're going to track down the veracity of the
Get 'em all.
information and make sure that we have a full investigation with as much information, again, to ensure that there isn't anyone else that he may have been receiving support from as well.
Do you have any evidence that he was self-funded?
No, I don't have anything at this time.
Thank you, everyone.
Wow, that was interesting to say the least. Yeah, they subdued him and he ended up dead in the process. I think that should be a new thing. Why should we pay for these terrorists to sit in cells so they can plan stuff or do stuff in prison from the inside? Who knows what they'll do? We need to get them out of this country, or we need to do what these guys did, the American way. That's how it goes. And I'm kind of proud of America on that moment. Kind of proud of them. Allah Akbar walked into the wrong effing room that day, and he paid the price. And yeah, he's I don't know if he's got the 72 virgins now. I think he's probably licking skillets in hell with all the other terrorists, the weak Iranian people, who they say. But the Iranian people aren't really that weak. It's the regime that controls them. The Iranian people actually want to be free, and this guy is just a terrorist sympathizer. So we can't look at all the Iranian people as terrorists, because look at how many celebrated the death of all the Ayatollah. Can't. This is just a sympathizer to the Ayatollah. So don't expect Trump to be deporting tons of Iranian people, because most Iranian people are good, and most Iranian people respect America and love the fact that we stepped in and destroyed the terrorist regime that has been terrorizing them more than anyone else. They've been terrorizing the Iranian people for ages. And Israel and all the other surrounding countries who are allies to America. But yeah, it's good to see a little justice, Yep, and I'll see y'all in the next one. That was a good one, and I hope y'all have a good weekend, and peace.